What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked, because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always better. Wide open, ready to go.
Career, he's really been hurt. He's gone down before one time, but there was a perfect left hand. Lloyd never saw it coming. Lloyd is out. Lloyd may be out of boxing, and that's why Parker wanted to be the counterbunter, because he answered Lloyd's right hand.
Floyd Mayweather has fired back after Roy Jones suggested a potential bout between them. This came not long after Jones claimed on the ATS Fight podcast that Sugar Ray Leonard would defeat Mayweather in a fantasy fight. He argued Leonard had more fire and a tougher mindset than Mayweather. He described Leonard as ruthless, saying his personality was often misunderstood due to his name. Jones added Leonard was a beast in the ring, while Mayweather lacked that edge. The remarks quickly spread throughout the boxing scene and prompted Mayweather to respond publicly.
Mayweather were to fight, and I must say Roy Jones is my favorite fighter ever. He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his career or whatever. Tim T has always shown me love, man. Floyd Mayweather showed.
Mayweather didn't answer through a press conference or interview. Instead, he shared a silent clip featuring Roy Jones Jr.'s worst knockouts. The montage included scenes of Jones being dropped by Antonio Tarver, Glenn Johnson, Danny Green, and Enzo Marinelli. Following those clips, Mayweather inserted footage of his lavish cars, jets, watches, and lifestyle. The video had a clear purpose. First, humiliate Jones with knockouts, then highlight Mayweather's wealth and perfect record. Though left open to interpretation, the sequence spoke loudly in response to Jones's jab.
Musty energy.
Lord child, the man Floyd Money Mayweather is watching video of Roy Jones getting knocked out. Yeah, man. Roy Jones absolutely getting cooked. And all this is because Floyd Money Mayweather is upset at Roy Jones Jr. for Roy saying that Floyd could not beat a prime Sugar Ray Leonard. Lord child.
Not long afterward, reports emerged that Mayweather had told his inner circle he might agree to an exhibition with Jones. This showed a shift from passive reaction to possible challenge. People close to Mayweather confirmed he's open to facing Roy Jones Jr. in an exhibition setting. No official word has come yet, but talks are progressing. Jones responded to, saying he's down to fight Mayweather anytime. He questioned if Mayweather truly wants the fight or prefers edited highlights. Jones insisted if Mayweather wants to prove something, they should settle things in the ring.
Oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire at 80-0. You go up top there? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got to 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wasn't there, he probably would have kept going too. So that's, and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it?
This exchange has reignited discussions over both fighters' careers. Jones was once hailed as his era's most gifted boxer. He claimed titles from middleweight to heavyweight, famous for speed and unpredictability. At his peak, he seemed unbeatable. But after moving to heavyweight and dropping back down, his skills declined. He fought too long, took lots of damage, and suffered notable knockouts. His record remains impressive, yet the late career losses changed public perception. Mayweather, meanwhile, carefully planned his path. He stayed undefeated. He dictated terms, chose opponents strategically, and retired at 50-0. Critics say he avoided tough fights and waited until rivals aged. Yet, he beat everyone and stayed untouched. His defense and discipline kept him elite for 20 years. This Jones-Mayweather drama isn't just about Leonard. It highlights a deeper divide over boxing. Greatness. Jones values bravery, even in defeat. He praises Leonard for taking on Marvin Hagler, Thomas Hearns, and Roberto Duran. Leonard lost, but faced all comers. Jones says that deserves more credit than Mayweather's calculated career. But Mayweather disagrees. For him, greatness means winning and longevity. He views his record and wealth as validation. He also argues he didn't duck anyone. He notes victories over Canelo, Pacquiao, De La Hoya, and Mosley. He believes no one matches his blend of skill, strategy, business savvy, and undefeated run.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
This isn't a new clash. Back in 2018, Jones made similar remarks. He downplayed Mayweather's legacy and claimed his own prime was better. He said Floyd mastered money-making, not boxing. At the time, Mayweather ignored it publicly, but probably took note. The latest Leonard comments follow that pattern. It's nothing new. Jones has taken these shots for years. This time, though, Mayweather clapped back. The video triggered reactions from boxing media. Talk called it ice cold. Boxing News 24 labeled it rude but effective. Some backed Mayweather, saying Jones provoked him. Others thought mocking another legend's defeats was too far. Online, opinions were split. Some found it bold and fitting. Others thought it lacked class.
Why is the money so important? Why do you always come back to the dollars? People want to know.
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest, and I'm a good person, and I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'd be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
Jake Paul shared his take on the debate. He said Roy Jones Jr. had the better peak, while Mayweather was more consistent. He praised Floyd for avoiding damage and said Jones took bigger risks. Jake's remarks drew more attention to the ongoing situation, especially from younger fans. Though he's not a traditional boxing analyst, Jake's presence in boxing conversations keeps increasing. In the days after the video's release, interest in a Mayweather versus Jones exhibition surged. Both fighters have done exhibitions before. Mayweather fought Logan Paul, Nasukawa, and Gotti 3. Jones faced Mike Tyson in 2020, going 8 full rounds.
Floyd Mayweather, why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto,
A Mayweather versus Jones exhibition wouldn't be competitive. They fought in separate weight classes and are physically in different places now. Mayweather has remained lighter and more focused since retirement. Jones has gained weight and slowed down, but the appeal isn't competition. It's about ego, legacy, and entertainment. There's money involved too. Fans from both sides would pay to watch.
I think, he was a social media blowout. He blew it away. Man, that fit his character because he could do it.
No official date or signed agreement exists yet, but both fighters have shown interest. If it takes place, it'll follow typical exhibition rules: shorter rounds, no declared winner, and safety measures. Yet, this would be Mayweather's most meaningful exhibition, unlike past opponents. Roy Jones Jr. is a true Hall of Famer and former pound-for-pound king. The build-up would highlight their careers, contrasting styles, and recent feud. Behind the scenes, both teams are tracking fan response. If public excitement holds, the fight becomes more likely. Mayweather's camp focuses on events that attract attention and headlines. The video's reaction indicates this bout might deliver. Jones has said he's in if Mayweather is serious. For now, it's still talk, but the opportunity feels real.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
Understanding that context adds new meaning to Mayweather's silent video response. Posting Jones's knockout reel wasn't just a one-time jab. It looked like pent-up frustration finally released. For years, Jones criticized Floyd, and this felt like payback. By posting the video, Mayweather basically pulled out the receipts. Each time Jones questioned his legacy, Floyd was listening. He waited for the right time. The video's delivery added layers. He didn't name Roy or respond directly. He just posted it on Fight Hype, his favorite platform, then cut to shots of yachts, cars, watches, and mentions. TalkSport described the video as icy and left fans wondering if Floyd was mocking or building hype for a fight. Boxing News 24 called it petty, noting Mayweather's brand is built on precision, but others called it classic Floyd, flashy, bold, and impossible to ignore. For better or worse, the move got everyone talking again.
Two different things. He was a social media blowout. He blew it away. You feel me? And that fit his character because he could do it, and do things the way he did, and he was smarter. I want to play King of the Hill. He didn't care to play King of the Hill. He wanted to play King of the Field, which he did.
What added more fuel was Roy Jones Jr.'s comeback. Once the clip made rounds online, he went on social media to fire back. He dared Floyd to prove he was better. He didn't retract what he said about Leonard. Instead, he doubled down, saying, Mayweather's response was too much. Jones argued greatness isn't about being undefeated, it's about taking risks.
If you haven't understood how I believe Devin Haney is more of a GOAT than Floyd Mayweather, I'll break it down one more time. Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. at 25 had 29 wins, no losses. Devin Haney at 25 has 31 losses. Which one is more? It's a basic numbers game. I don't care if you're a Floyd fan, if you're a Devin Haney fan, it's a basic numbers game. So break it down. That's 2 more. Devin Haney wins that.
This divide over greatness is the heart of the feud. Roy Jones Jr. stands for a style of boxing that prizes boldness, risk, and unforgettable knockouts. He captured titles in multiple divisions, including a legendary win over John Ruiz for the WBA heavyweight belt. Jones didn't protect his record, he chased glory, even if it meant losses. He embraced danger to build a legacy. His message remains clear. Real greatness doesn't hide. It walks into the storm. It accepts risk and dares to achieve something that statistics alone can't define.
Everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game. I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight?
Beyond the current back and forth, fans are wondering if this is all leading to a bigger moment. Mayweather has done several exhibitions already, including ones against John Gotti III, Logan Paul, and Tenshin Nasukawa. Jones, now 55, fought Mike Tyson in a 2020 exhibition and has shown interest in facing Jake Paul. On paper, a Floyd versus Roy bout sounds unlikely. Different primes, styles, and weight classes. But in today's era of spectacle fights, realism is optional. If the narrative builds and money talks, what seems far-fetched could quickly turn into boxing's next big headline.
Floyd, but it seems like everybody's afraid to have that O, to have a 1 or a 2 where the O used to be. Ali lost. Sugar Ray lost, Hagler lost, Hearns lost. These guys lost. When did the O become the end-all be-all?
I think Mayweather, and how he made it big to the public. Like 47 inch.
Mayweather has always been open to low-risk, high-pay events. Jones, meanwhile, stays active in training despite not having the same chin. Fans now wonder if all this talk could turn into an exhibition for clicks and cash. Mayweather's unsanctioned fights bring millions of dollars and millions of views. It wouldn't involve rankings, belts, or official judges, just a few rounds, star power, and a massive payday. It may not be competitive, but it would be big business, and that alone might be enough to make it happen.
That's how Floyd is. He's very.
Do you think he's the great? You think he's the greatest? One of the greatest
Every
ever?
great fighter in the world says technically there's nobody better.
Yeah.
Every single.
Easily the best counter puncher.
No, every great fighter in the world says there's nobody better. But when you're talking about wins,
right?
Not the best heavyweight champ is Mike Tyson. Right. I think, right? Like the scariest guy because his force is just so.
It's insane.
Yeah,
well, Logan having almost beat Floyd, that's got to put him in the top three greatest.
Social media plays a big role in this too. Mayweather understands it deeply. That silent video wasn't just a jab at Jones, it was algorithm bait. The combination of knockout clips and flaunted luxury made it highly shareable and impossible to ignore. It sparked fierce debates on Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and in comment sections. Fans split into GOAT camps. Boxing analysts chimed in too, Some defended Mayweather's approach, arguing that Jones opened the door with his Leonard comments. Others said it showed how sensitive Floyd remains to criticism. To them, his response was proof that he still cares deeply about how he's remembered. Either way, the video hit hard not only for Jones but across boxing culture. It reminded people that Mayweather still knows how to command attention when he wants to.
See, they upset because I'm able to milk the game. I'm smart, kept all my faculties, made a lot of smart investments. So, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart and Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay.
For longtime fans, this isn't surprising. Mayweather has always handled feuds through calculated media content, not direct arguments. Whether it's a private jet post or a flashy montage, he uses visuals to send a message. Jones, by contrast, keeps speaking his truth. He believes his wrist made him greater. Many agree. They see his daring style and championship runs as unforgettable. Others argue Floyd's perfect record and ring IQ make him the gold standard. He was never knocked out, rarely hit cleanly, and never lost under the lights. So the debate continues: Jones's raw talent and bravery, or Mayweather's unmatched discipline and dominance. It's the kind of argument boxing fans live for.
You let him move around and do what he want to do, he gonna beat you. Because he's very explosive and he's very mean. I was gonna say he's mean. To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as near as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off of him? Sugar is a dog. Just cause his name Sugar don't mean nothing. Yeah. Sugar is a dog. People don't give him enough credit for that. You gotta think, this in around, between around 13 and 14, I think. Ain't no Dundee say, you're blowing it, son. Sugar Ray Leonard got went there and put these things on time and hurts.
What's really sparked by this feud is a renewed focus on the GOAT debate. Each era values different things. Fighters like Hagler, Hearns, Leonard, and Duran took risks in their prime and weren't afraid to lose. Mayweather's career followed a different model, one of control, planning, and staying undefeated. He beat every name on his resume, but many were past their peak. That comparison drives endless argument. What's better, fearlessly facing everyone or preserving perfection? The Mayweather-Jones beef brings that timeless boxing question back to life. It's not just a fight between two legends. It's a fight between the philosophies.
Okay, well, we're gonna know in the least amount of fights. I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
What started as one quote about Sugar Ray Leonard turned into a layered clash over legacy and respect. Mayweather answered without saying a word. Jones replied with even more. And now, the entire boxing world is watching, split once again over. What defines greatness? This debate doesn't need gloves to hurt. It plays out in interviews, videos, and social feeds. So, what do you think about this escalating feud? And what would really happen if these two icons met in the ring? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.
Generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business,